Hello everyone, welcome on.
Sorry.
Payback's a bitch, isn't it? 52 months, Terris. That is insane. But yes, hi everyone, welcome on in and happy Monday. I hope we're all here, we're all a bit spacey today. I hope everyone has had a great weekend, or will have a great day and rest of the week. That sort of made sense.
Yes.
Depending on your time zone. We are here again with some more Eberron Noir, and we're finally getting into a little bit of that spiciness that Noir brings. I mean, this crew cannot really be called heroes after disposing of 2 community leaders then skipping town.
I think it's fun.
But we'll get to that in a moment. What the music you're listening to right now is by Aaron Kenny. It's called The Black Cat, and you can find it over at the YouTube library of royalty-free music. Music and sound during the game will be by Sirenscape. The overlay starting soon screen, map, and this thing showing all the character information were made by me in Incarnate. The character portraits and character art, whatever you want to call it, was made by Nathan.
Whoop.
And if you want to catch up with the campaign so far, or any other game, or if you want to be prepared for the VOD of the Vampire the Masquerade game we played this past weekend, you can check out that over at the YouTube. The Vampire Masquerade game will be up tomorrow, Tuesday. Or if you want to come and just hang out with us, get all the fun updates and all that stuff, you can hang out with us over on Discord. Last but not least, if you want to see what you can do to help or hinder the party, you can do what Lillith has done and type in !perks in the chat. Quick announcement for this week. Okay. If you're interested in how to play an evil character without being a dick about it, you can check out the stream that will be on Thursday, 7 p.m. Central European Time, or the VOD that will go up on the YouTube channel afterwards, because I did promise you a video on that. It's gonna be a video with some extra steps, because audience participation is always fun. I don't have Queen of Ducks yet. I will get some player or character informations going at some point. Actually, I'm gonna make a note of that so I can get that done. There we go. No, we will probably add that at some point. Let's go around the table and introduce the characters, and let's start with Andy. Who are you and who you playing?
Oh, fuck. Yes, Andy, that's me.
Yes.
I'm that person.
Yes.
Yes, and I wasn't listening because I'm Craren. I will be portraying Craren, the slightly deranged illusionist wizard. But apparently, I also have a human Sona. Who knew? Yes, I'm not confused at all. Come on, shut up. So yes, the first non-political cartoon was in Egypt, showing Hatshepsut, the female pharaoh, pegging her lover and chief architect Sinmut.
Did you say pecking?
Yes,
Yes!
I said pegging.
Okay.
It
I
was
was
very
just
bad
checking.
time to take a sip.
I used the word. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just saw water coming out of my nose.
I was mildly concerned because I heard petting,
No,
Um,
no.
which is then like,
also-
this is a pharaoh, so maybe. But pegging's much
and
more fun.
also during the Cold War, United States air bombed the Soviet with what was labeled extra large condoms, but was actually medium sized to intimidate the Soviet side, making them feel the inadequate and that Americans' appendages was of superior size. I don't know the rationale behind that, but yes.
Men.
That's a big dick move.
Aha!
I didn't say that.
Lillith!
Hi, I'm Lillith, Lily, or Lils, or Queen of Ducks. That's the title I almost forgot I had.
Quack.
Quack, quack. And I will come with a little more cute thing that I actually did learn today, is that ducks actually have regional accents. They sound different in every country.
That is very cute.
That
I
is
did-
very cute.
I did know that about cats, but I didn't know that about ducks.
They do.
Cows.
And
Cows
it's
do
very
it as well.
cute.
Oh yeah, so city birds. I mean, you can be about. It's very regional. You can have city birds from two different cities, this town and the next town over. As for example, the finches sound vaguely different, and at that point it's like, that's 20 minutes by car.
And then you have
love that.
seagulls that just all sound like the same little bastards.
It's
Yes.
just pure hate.
Mm-hmm.
Seagulls suck.
Seagulls. Stop it now.
Yep.
Terris.
Hello, I'm Sir Terris, your friendly neighborhood ferret. Today I am playing Oren Weaver, the old Bino Drow bard. And did you know that the Latin name for ferret in Stella Praetorius Furor translates to smelly little thief? Also,
That checks out.
Speaking of seagulls, in Australia, Australia has been the first place to implement a reflective fry container
Yes,
for
I've
fast food
seen
shop-
that. It's
fast food
fantastic.
restaurants to repel seagulls.
Does it work though?
I don't know.
To some extent, yes.
Because seagulls are bastards.
I hate seagulls so much.
They're not as bad as, I don't know what that, what's the English name for that? It's a diving bastard bird.
Lover?
No, they are called
Common?
skrak.
The things that I dislike the most are actually ibises because they smell. They smell literally of corpses. Another fun fact, because the oil of their feathers.
Merganser or diving duck. Those are bastards.
I know.
They will dive down to nets and lobster tins and eat the things out of them.
Naughty, naughty.
Yes, and rip the nets apart for the fishermen and get caught in them from time to time too.
Naughty, naughty boys and girls.
Very much so. Psycole.
Hi, I'm Psycole. I am playing Remus Dildorn, the Kalishtar Barbarian. And I don't have a fact for you, but I would like to pose a question.
All right.
If watermelons are full of water, what are kumquats full of?
I know this one.
Naughty.
This channel is marked mature because we are not.
We're children with drinking permits.
And I will keep reminding people of that Till the time this channel is no more, because you need to be 18 or older to actually be here. If not, don't let me know, because I have to ban you.
Ouch.
Nathan.
Hello, my name is Nathan, and I play Romulus Deldorn, the Clashstar Hexblade Warlock, and I have D&D fact.
Ooh.
Yes, very on topic, I know. And I've lost it. Hang on.
Oh no.
The
Dogs,
initial
the
concept.
freshman dogs.
The initial concept for the game was started as an extension of a miniature-based war game called Chainmail, which Gygax developed, but then it ended up becoming Dungeons and Dragons over time. And apparently his daughter, Cindy, who was 2 at the time, came up with the idea of Dungeons and Dragons, which I was quite surprised about that she was able to say Dungeons and Dragons at the age of 2. But yeah.
There
I-
are people
yeah.
there are adults that can't use more than monosyllabic words. So yeah.
And hello, I am Madonna, or Joe, or you there, since Lillith is here. I am the GM and channel runner around these parts, and I have a cat staring at me right now, right there.
Could be
but
worse.
Hi, do you want something? But
Blood.
unfortunately,
Oh.
no facts per se. Anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time?
Wolfie shit.
That's a very succinct summary. So last time, on when we
On
go
this
down to the
channel.
woods, last time on when we go down to the woods today, we read Riding Hood. Anyway, no, sorry, we didn't do that. What we did was
Or red.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Oren collected his bet for winning, for making a winning bet on who would be who would win the Manticore hunt, and we travelled on behalf of Flo towards the Greenwood, something like that, Darkwood. And en route, we came across a warforged Titan that we wanted to explore, but we couldn't because we wanted to make the tree line by Darkfall. By the time we then got to said tree line, we were met with some wolfage. Flo,
Wolfie shit.
wolfy shit.
Suspicion, if you
Yes.
wish.
Yes. Flo went into the forest with the help of Elos, who was also had his eyes looked through by Remus because Disney princess shit. And and
That's something.
We
It
need
is.
that image too, by the way.
Remus in a
Noted.
Disney princess outfit, so like singing to a blue tit. La, 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 la.
Whistle while you work.
Yes. And Flo goes and meets Chenna. No, that's her mother. Who does Flo meet? I've got the name here somewhere. Where is it?
Shanna is the mother, yeah.
Chenna's your mother. I remember that. I can't find Piper. Piper?
Yes.
Yes, Piper. Piper finds who meets Piper, who is a leader of this small group of the Dark Pact in this area. They have a conversation in deep speech, which includes Flo also passing a message from Soromayenya to Piper. At which point, Flo basically wants to see her mother. We are invited further into the woods to make sure that we are not kept on the tree line. And we go into the woods and we come to the clearing that you may be able to see right now. And Chenna, who is Flo's mother, is introduced and reinvited, and Remus decides that it's a good idea to raise everyone's blood pressure by pointing out he's got a brand new silvered weapon to the wolves that we are effectively in company of. However, he puts it aside. Oren decides to cook some dinner for everybody, and Flo and Jenna decide to go off and hunt, bring back some food for everybody. And once that was done and we had eaten, they discussed with Romulus the chance for him to try and go for his first transformation. And after a little bit of chanting and a little bit of slapping him around the face, he successfully managed to transform, and he and Flo ran off into the woods. And I believe that was where we left it.
Indeed, you can take a point of inspiration for that one. If you already have it, you can bounce it to someone else.
Mine.
Alright then. And...
Mine.
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 Did mine?
Mine. Mine.
Mine.
Mine.
Mine.
Mine.
Mine.
Mine.
Mine.
Mine.
Mine.
Mine.
Mine.
Mine.
It's like rain falls. It's like rain
I'm
slowly starting to
surrounded by
fall,
you.
isn't it?
Craren, in the most technical sense, you are correct, because all of us have an intelligence of 10 or below compared to yourself.
I really need to draw Craren with his like just like this, saying that. That's like, this is what I should have drawn him like.
With Flo headbutting one of the doors and Remus smacking the other one, and you two stood in the background with your lockpicks. Oren and Romulus stood in their background with the lockpicks as if to go, well, we were gonna open that, and Remus and Flo are using blood force travel.
What you could do, Nathan, is just have a tiny little cage at Craren's feet with little chibis, and then being ready to just drop that ass down.
Oh my god.
Or just have tiny chibis running around in terror.
So many ideas, so
It would be
little
a shame
time.
if someone got lost here.
But if we are all as comfortable as we are going to get, let's get started. Soundscape, did you just do a weird and become louder than normal?
Yes.
Is there what?
Alright. Normally it just doesn't play at all, and now it just got loud. The forest is dark and cold around you, Flo. The scents of rotting leaves and pine needles tickle your nose as you run through the thick undergrowth. Next to you, you can hear Romulus' steps keeping pace. And an owl hoots off in the distance. A twig breaks under heavy feet. A squirrel scurries up into a tree not too far away from you. Compared to the clearing and the proximity to the heat given off of Craren's thermal cube, the night is cold. No snow or ice anywhere, however. Each step brings you new thoughts, new things to ponder. Your mother is alive. This part of the pack that she is a member of supports your cause. You are standing near the beginning of a tidal wave of fang and claw that is building, ready to crest and crash into the seemingly insurmountable might of the Church of the Silver Flame. You're not entirely sure where this wave might take you, but you have a nagging suspicion that it might just become interesting. Snapping back into the present moment, the night is cold and quiet. The wind around you whispers in the thick, ancient trees. Soon you will be back in the Great Crag, deliver your bounty and get paid. For now, though, you have the night forest at your fingertips. Your body is tired from over 10 hours of traveling, but with adrenaline in your veins and the shadows under the trees beckoning, the night is yours. What would you like to do?
She'll pick up the speed to see if Romulus can keep up.
Romulus, give me a agility or athletics check. Now, the ground around here is very uneven and there's a lot of underbrush. It seems like not a lot of beings travel here often.
That's athletics. Where's agility on this? Or do you mean acrobatics?
Oh, acrobatics, sorry. Yes, acrobatics or athletics. Yeah. At first it's a little bit odd. Having body changed the way it has. But you manage to, while not exactly effortlessly keep pace, you do manage to keep pace, if only a step or two behind. Branches, like little twigs, keep snapping against your legs and in your face, but mostly smooth running. I was about to say sailing, but you're in a forest. So yeah, Romulus doesn't seem to have had too many issues keeping up.
And she will just keep the pace for a while and stop up as she turns very fast toward him to see if he can break.
Okay.
That's gonna require a dex save.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry in advance. Never mind, I'm good.
Yep. Not barely, not even a hint of a stumble.
And she will just smell the air, see if he can copy her for a bit.
Time
Her
to sniff
ears
the air.
flickering.
Both of you actually give me a perception check using scent or hearing.
Advantage.
Perception. Would
Yes.
that be advantage for me as well?
Yes, it would be.
Oh, wonderful.
In your hybrid form, you do have... Nice, that's a crit.
Oh, who was that critted?
Romulus. Save roll, but not a crit.
Typical.
Alright, Romulus rolled a crit, Terris.
Excellent.
For your blanket. But yeah, Romulus, you smell the air around you and it's crisp. A kind of earthy tone. If you've ever walked into through a forest in fall, like late fall, that kind of sweet scent, but kind of muted because it's the middle of winter. Cold has set in, but so it's kind of muted. You do catch the scent of various animals. You can smell wet feathers and various different creatures moving around you. you're not yet familiar with their various different scents, but there is this combination of damp fur, wet feathers, leaves, bark, and moss, but stronger than you've ever felt before. Flo, you being used to this form, having lived with it, you catch the scent of various birds moving through the canopies. You catch the scent of squirrels and a couple of rabbits. What do you believe is another deer off in the distance, but also that earthy, sweet tone of decaying leaves.
She will be nice to Romulus and not pick the biggest target to start with, so she will, like, turn to the smell of the rabbit.
Alright.
And she will look him, like, straight in the eyes and be like, let's see how you hunt.
Agreed.
I forgot to turn the bass thing off! Give me a moment.
You're welcome.
There we go. I have a bass sitting on my head.
I'm sure that was an experience for you.
It was not comfortable, let me put it like that.
I can apologize.
Don't. It was funny. These headphones are pretty good, and sometimes bass voices make uncomfortable down my spine.
Bass voices do funny things to Ardonna.
Yeah, but not in a good way this time.
Uh-huh.
It was basically like when I was playing with Terris a while back and Astarion was talking and my spine just went, no, we're not doing that.
Yes. No, but yes.
No, but no. There are the bass voices that, yes, but this time no. I turned the bass off.
Good.
Good thing.
No.
Tangent. Yes. You're hunting.
Yeah, she will, like, walk on all four, like, very stealthily toward where the rabbit is.
Alright. You following stealthily?
I will, yes.
Alright, give me a stealth check while I see if there's actually a stealth block for
Okay, actually, no, I've taken off my heavy armor, haven't I?
Yes.
For this. Yes, okay, let me... So I need to enter
Yeah,
there.
there are bloody hair in this thing? Nope. Okay, we're gonna use rat for this.
Okay, that's still not that much better.
Alright. You managed to, Flo, you managed to locate where this the scent of the rabbit is, and you see it's more of a hare than a rabbit. It hasn't noticed you, even though you can hear Romulus stumbling a little bit. It doesn't seem to be noticing your approach at all. Not too far off, you see what looks like a dirt mound with a little bit of a hole into it. It's kind of like a thicker shadow under the rest of the shadows in the forest.
First, it's thick.
And she will just look at Romulus, look at the hair, and she will just grin at him like, catch it.
Okay. I will make an attempt.
Alright. it hasn't noticed you yet, so you can get up pretty close. Seems like the wind is with you this time, flowing towards your face instead of from behind you. Do give me a attack roll.
An attack roll. Is that an unarmed?
It would be the unarmed strike. Lunging forward, you do manage to just about catch it. Because rodents apparently have an armor class of 10.
Oh,
So you just about catch it. And
Thank
considering it has 1 hit point, you just... Yeah. You catch the rabbit.
Obliterate.
like, what's up, Doc?
Scratch. And yeah, I'm not gonna be that mean. You now have a freshly caught rabbit.
And Flo would just walk up to him.
I'm just holding it there, be like,
Not bad for first kill.
thanks.
Ah, much better. It didn't reverberate, thank you.
I was very unsure. I was like, should I do that?
Go for it! Now that I know it was my
Fine.
base settings being
Gotcha.
weird, because it's like it was the lower note, and there was like a metallic sound under it. That was just like
Oh.
no.
Nosebleed, no. Okay,
I-
so Romus is like, where now?
And she will start running again. She needs to build this guy up since he's not now part of what Flo will call family. She found a sibling.
Considering that you've been traveling for most of the day, it's been like 10 hours since you set out from Thrakelorn. If you want to keep running, I'm gonna need con saves to stave off exhaustion.
Yep. Dun, dun, dun.
Saving throw?
Yes. Second natural 20.
Oh dear.
Oh!
Right.
Bird.
We're using them all up for this.
And another.
So, Remus, are we just going to bag the rest of the fails while we're at it?
Sure.
Nice. I
All
know
right.
where they are. Not over there.
Well, you set off. Flo, you set off again. Romulus,
You
do
know
you
that
follow?
like U-turn?
Yep.
Because she will now start heading back since they have most likely been tracking, running for a while. And I would believe like an hour
Yeah.
would start. Yeah, so she would like start running back.
Yeah. Absolutely. Neither of you seems to even notice any form of tiredness because of those critical rolls.
It's adrenaline.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
basically pure adrenaline at this point.
It's nature's drug.
But those
you
would be
smell the blood.
endorphins.
I have so many behinds to sniff now.
Oh no.
No.
Meanwhile,
Thank you.
back at the glade, I'm gonna move. Oh, back at the clearing, I'm gonna move this one over here for a moment. That didn't work at all. Why you being dumb?
It's lucky, I guess.
Oren, Craren, and Remus. Well, Remus, you would have noticed that Romulus, something that stood where Romulus had stood, took off into the forest. Cryan and Oren, Flo and Romulus have been left, and the other werewolves came back and sat down again in the clearing, seemingly completely relaxed about the whole ordeal.
So should I start making a puppy papoose? Little joke.
Yes.
So are we back in the clearing now?
I'm cutting back to the other three.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so
to see what they were
Oren,
doing
I
when
think-
you took off.
Yeah, Oren, I think, is finished making. I think it was potato and bacon soup. So
Yep.
he's probably
Something
Eating
along
that.
those lines, yes.
eating that, entertaining anybody who's still there with some music, basically the equivalent of Song of Rest. So I don't think we need it at the moment. Just being mildly entertaining for the Wolfos and the rest of his friends.
Mhm.
Would be what Oren is doing at the moment.
Heather and Lina come back to see what you're doing, Oren, and just hanging around, just checking the cooking, sort of mimicking the music. You see that they're not as musically inclined as Oren is.
That's fine.
Remus, what are you doing?
I'm trying to decide if Remus would go and... Well, so when Romulus decided he was going to go and
Wolf out?
try to wolf out, exactly, he retrieved his weapon and kind of stood in front of Craren and Oren just in case he lost control. I suppose seeing the others come back, he'll put the silver chain weapon back in the cart, and then I think he will move towards Piper if she came back.
Yep.
And I think as he does so, he will say, so, given he is now transformed, does that make him part of your pack?
You don't become part of the pack by default. No.
Good. That's not to say I wouldn't want him to be part of a pack. I'm just worried.
I get it. And our way of living is not for most.
Well, it's not just that. Like, he has a history with losing control. That's probably the best way to describe it.
Well, if your brother wants to join the pack, we don't... How do I put this? We have hundreds and hundreds of acres to lose control in.
Well, I suppose that's something.
But if And please don't take this the wrong way. City pups do better in cities than in the wilds.
I could imagine that to be true. On a slightly related but separate note, is the wolf to you like a spirit that you carry inside you? Or is it like just is it separate? Does it feel separate? Does it feel like you have to I hate using this word, but I'm going to use it anyway. Commune with it, or is it just a different state of being?
You commune with your lungs to make them breathe.
I think that answers my question.
It's just what we are. Most of us were born as... Well, most people call us werewolves. We are the Dark Pack. Most of us part of the Dark Pack. We're born Dark Pack.
Fair. Maybe it's a question for someone else.
I know the leader of us all, and you can see her just rolling her eyes a little bit, has a deal with the daughters of Sorakel. They gave us sanctuary when we were hunted. We protect the borders to the south in exchange. Maybe they have answers. I don't. Though,
Well,
be careful making deals with hags.
oh, we're already owed at least one favor.
Word it carefully.
I'm sure. That's what Kraran is here for. He's the
You
brains
make it
of
sound
the
like
outfit.
I'm smart.
You're the smartest of us.
I'm not faulting you for that statement.
Whilst Flo and Romulus are engaged elsewhere, would any of your pact care to spar? I have a new weapon, silvered though it may be, that I would like to try out, and I am sure that at least some of your number may be interested in learning to fight against a silvered weapon, if they have not already done so.
You have... I think I know someone. And Piper looks from you and over to one of the others. Like a completely black wolf in hybrid form. She is completely black, and she's just calls out, "Tala, I think someone wants to fight." And Tala, the black wolf, comes forward and stops near you, Remus. Fight? I can be down for fighting if you want to scrap.
Sounds good. Is it okay to play with my new toy?
Sure. Chop
Yay.
off a limb, I'm taking it from you as well.
As in, you chop off one of my limbs, you get to take it, or I chop off one of your limbs
No,
and you get
you
to
take
play
my
with it?
hand, I take yours. You take a foot,
Oh.
I take yours.
Fair. Like, this is just practice, if you will.
Then we can play. Almost immediately.
Aaron in
Yeah.
Elvish is just, I'll stand by with the healing spells.
Yeah, and Crown will just mutter back, but yes, and I only have one use of Revivify per day, so let's hope I don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
That would be quite a drag.
All right.
But we could have fun before revivifying. We could speak with the, we can use him as a puppet to speak with dead first, and then we can revivify him.
Terrible. I love it.
Excellent. So, let's.
All right. I'm going to turn that down a little bit because Sirenscape has decided to be exceptionally loud today. Not sure if it's just for me, but
It is a bit loud, actually.
yeah. I've turned it down so it's almost not hearable anymore. And it's still very loud. Guess it's just decided not to update the volume settings.
Huh.
Uh,
Oh my god.
all right.
Ow.
Let's see. Actually, just yeah. Let's see who goes first.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, you can roll initiative or for D4 or D6, just highest number.
so that's number 4 in Nat 20s for tonight.
Yes.
Oh god.
Remus initiative is a crit. Wow.
All right.
Yes, that is white, I believe.
Yes, it would be. Yeah, Tala. I'm gonna give you the spelling of her name. Stretches a bit and moves closer, and you can see that dog, like the puppy smile on her face, as she moves towards you. Promise won't bite unless you beg for it.
Oh dear.
I know how Psycole would like to react in that moment. I don't know whether or not. I don't know whether or not that is quite how Remus would react. I don't think it is. No, I don't think it is.
I must say, I am quite
Potato,
curious.
potato.
Well then. I think Aaron
Alright.
just choked on his soup.
And she's gonna start like moving, almost like circling, like but back and forth instead. It's almost like she's catching herself, waiting for someone to join, and then realizing, no, this is sparring, not hunting.
So is she fully in wolf form or is she in a hybrid form?
She's in a hybrid form, so she's just like half an inch taller than Remus at the moment when she stretches, but she stands kind of hunched, and like her whole body is covered in what looks like what you can see. She's wearing like rags and scrap bits of leather armor on, and you can see black fur on every exposed piece of skin. Her hands are bigger and clawed, and like a bit of her face, most of her face looks like that of a wolf, but it has like also distinct human features to it, or humanoid features.
Excellent.
Shiny.
So what you see Remus do, just prior to Talia start circling him, he would have gone back to the carriage and dropped off his shield and pulled out the new
All right.
weapon.
Uh-huh.
And as he starts walking back towards him, he starts slowly spinning the mace end, the meteor hammer end. I found out what it's actually called. It's called a meteor hammer.
Nice.
When it's a ball like that. And as he kind of steps forward, he then kind of spins around really quickly and strikes out with it.
All right. Roll an attack roll. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Ignore the rage, so it would be. What was it?
So it would.
6.
All right. You hear a thump as it hits, but you see her twist a little bit to shield most of the blow. It's a clean hit. There's like nothing that prevents the hit, but it's almost like she's moving to not get bones crushed by the blow.
Yeah, and then I'll pull it back, kind of flurry again with it, and then fire out it the second time.
All right. Yeah, that hits.
Hold on, let me turn off rage so that doesn't actually come through this time. There's no con save with this one.
Okay.
So it's 11 bludgeoning damage.
All right, let me.
The right hand side is if I want to forego damage, but to knock you prone.
All right. You see her again twist, and bits of blood starts showing up on the black fur of her arm as she tried to shield. And then you see her look her down. She looks down on her arm and just, that's a nasty one. First time in a while I took damage.
Well, it's a new thing I thought that seemed appropriate given where we are probably going to end up going at some point.
Probably me being weird, but I like it. It's no sport if I can't get hurt.
True. Remus smirks in a really weird way.
All right. And having said that, Talas takes a half step back and then just jumps forward. 2 quick slashes with the claws. First one is a 10. Second one is a 21.
Yes, that hits.
For 8 slashing damage.
Okay. Oh, no, that's definitely not that number. That's
So, the first strike you hear just scratching or screeching against the scale mail armor, and the second one catches a opening like right next to your like where shoulder meets neck, just with the claws, and then she moves again, circling, not leaving your melee range, just circling around.
That's cool because the hammer has a 10-foot range anyway. So
yes. She's gonna take a beating if she moves out of your melee range.
yes. And so as she starts to move around him, he kind of transfers the weight of the weapon and starts spinning the other end instead, which has got the weird hooked axe on it. So he kind of then fires out with that instead. 13?
As you fire out, her arm goes up and a bit of leather bracer just clonks up and she shoots it out of the way.
Okay. He quickly retrieves it and then shoots out again.
Alright.
Oh my god. 10.
This time you see her grab the chain and just looks at her hand and just thought that would actually hurt.
It's only lightly silvered.
I haven't touched silver before. I was told it was gonna hurt me. But it doesn't. Well, this did. And she shows you her arm. It's just bloodied from where the meteor hammer had clunked her. But her hand, where she caught the chain, is completely unmarred. And she's going to this time twirl around, just try to kick you. It's still going to be claw attacks, but for flavor, she's going to kick you and then try to scratch.
Okay.
That's a 9 and a 17. I hate me. Why couldn't I get that crit? No.
Well, a 17 still hits because he can't use his shield whilst he's using this weapon, so his
Yeah.
AC is only 16 now.
No, it's not a crit, meanie. Did you roll? Wait, I have to do some math because it's being dumb. No, it's correct, okay. So ignore the +6 there. It's 7 slashing.
Excellent.
So the first one kicks out, but she overcompensates and has to balance again, and then the second slash comes down your arm.
Okay. Well, seeing as he's still practicing with his hooked blade end, he's gonna keep firing out with that. Oh my god, a crit one. Bound to be one some point.
This time she just dodges under it as it flies out.
Okay.
He is starting to get annoyed. And he goes again, and that's a 12. That's almost a misses.
Yeah. This time she just bats it off again. Just started out good. Not going great.
Well, this is technically the first time I've had a chance to actually use it. So.
Then you're doing amazing.
Yeah. This is going in the direction I wanted it to. First time I saw someone use one of these, they knocked themselves out with it.
That would be funny to see. And this time she is going to basically try to... What is with these rolls? She's going to try to just jump closer, but her claws just dig into the scale mail of your armor. Because that's a 7 and a 13.
It's fine. It's all play fighting at this point, right?
Yes. But you see that grin on your face, just, and you can tell she's having fun.
I think Remus is too. Like the last time he got into a bar fight, a shrouded knight interrupted him. Now he's having one sober against the werewolf with his new weapon. He's confused.
What is this? Fighting sober?
Yes. Hence why he hasn't started raging yet, because it's like it's not a fair fight if he starts raging. So does she kind of back off from him if you start gripping onto her, so that kind of thing? Slightly.
Hold on. There it is. Yeah, she try to get a grip and get like in through between your armor and just pushing back. She's gonna take like 2 steps back. She's going to leave your melee range and basically backing off. And with your experience, you can tell she's probably trying to get a running start.
Okay.
Oh.
I will whisper the activation words for the boots of flying. And I will just leap towards her as I reach out with the blade again.
All right.
Uh,
16 does hit.
16 does hit. Perfect. So this time he will be attempting to grapple her.
All right.
So it's a strength or dex save, whatever you prefer. DC's 15. You take 1 damage anyway. So
Right.
as he kind of starts flying, he kind of fires it down and underneath her, and kind of it wraps around her forelegs, her leg.
Yeah.
And he kind of flies over the top of her and lands behind her, kind of thing, and then kind of gives it a pull to try and kind of pull her down onto the floor.
Yeah. I rolled a 5 on that save, so down she goes.
And then he will just call out to her and say, "So, you still having fun?"
She's gonna tilt her head back and look at you and bring it.
Excellent. And he kind of pulls the bit that was hooked around her back into his arm and starts swinging the meteor hammer and kind of brings it down so it would kind of crash into the floor next to her. And fluffs it.
I mean, are you trying to hit her or hit the ground?
I think he's trying to hit her, but it would.
Okay.
It would.
Is she prone at this moment?
Well, if you said that she fell when I pulled her.
Yes, that's or was she just grappled?
She was just grappled at that point.
All right, then no, that was just for flavor. That as soon as you basically released the grapple, she was back on her feet again.
Yep. So then, effectively, the hammer comes flying towards her, and I fluff it because I fluff it as I transfer between one end of.
She steps aside, and the hammer just thunks into the frozen ground. And she looks at it, looks at you, and just yes, and takes another running leap towards you. No, that's a natural 1. That's a crit fail. Second one is an 18, however. The first, she spins around, doesn't really get her balance after dodging the hammer blow. Tries to go for you, loses her balance a little bit, misses with the first claw. Second one goes for your face.
And 18 hits though.
Yeah, for 8 slashing damage.
Cool. Remus will say, now, not the face. Someone's got to look beautiful out of the two of brothers.
Wow.
Oh no, those are fighting words.
She tells her host, "You're twins."
Yes.
Oh. Funny.
And then he kind of goes at her again with the hammer.
18 will hit.
Okay. Don't worry about the con save. So it's just a 6.
Alright.
And then same again, but misses on the second shot.
First hit crunches against her shoulder, and you see her wincing a little bit, flexing her hand as if it went numb, and just spins out of the way of the second blow. Behind you, Remus, you hear steps. Not really coming towards you, but just shifting. And you see Ellard shifting, arms crossed, just looking at you with that I am not disappointed yet kind of look.
Remus kind of gives him a weird quizzical look as if to go, what? Like, this is fun.
I'm the one who has to patch her up.
Oh. Well,
Oh, no, I got it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Then I leave her to you. Have fun, kids. And you see him relax immediately.
so, how far are we taking this, Tyler?
I lost feeling in my hand, but if you want to keep going...
I mean, I'm more than happy.
Let me try once again, and you can try, and then we'll call it.
Sounds good.
And this time she just runs towards you, crouched down. Well, I say runs. Nope, first one is a miss. And a 12, an 8 and a 12. But yeah, you can tell she is a little bit like hindered by the fact that her arm isn't really working anymore.
Yeah. I know you said you'd let me take another swing, but maybe we should just call it.
Fine. It was a good hit though.
I appreciate the opportunity.
If you want a sparring friend, well, you won't really know where to find us, but rough neighborhood. Roughly the same neighborhood.
That sounds like fun.
She's shaking her hand, like trying to get feeling back. Her entire left arm is just like bloodied from the hit. Your hits just.
Now, let's see whether or not my friend can heal you up a bit.
Yeah, come here. Let me see. Let me see. And Oren will give you each. Let me have a look here. A second level healing word. So that is 7 for you and 9 for her.
All right. I'm gonna add that it would be 3. Oh, you were close to getting her to bloodied, so
When you say bloodied, what do you mean? Like half health?
half health.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
And her arm
I was
Yes, sir.
contemplating taking it as far as raging and flame breathing her, but then I was like, that's probably going to cause a diplomatic incident.
Yeah, in the form of 11 werewolves on your ass.
Yeah.
We
What
can
on
take
earth
them.
would make you think?
Remus does have a brain on occasion.
He just doesn't like to use it.
No, that's what you're here for. I think I've already said that today.
That is also true.
I love it.
And I think I'm surprised we didn't get any comments from the peanut gallery during this whole thing, but
I mean, Oren had some comments, but he kept them to himself. Basically, he ships it.
I was thinking more of what Statler and Waldorf over here, but you know. I think after the discussions, after having food, and after the fight, it won't be too long before Romulus and Flo return with Rabbit in tow.
Oh,
Bun.
Hi.
you
Cat.
want me to cook that up, or you gonna eat it raw?
Dammit. I'll be right back.
Nay.
I just hand it to you because I don't know how to act as a werewolf. This is interesting.
Yeah, he'll fry it up in the bacon grease from when he was toasting off the bacon to put in the soup, and hand it back to you when it's nice and done.
And now the fun part, changing back.
Oh no.
That's an interesting choice of word.
Wish me luck.
All right. Good luck. Ooh.
Sorry.
Shouldn't that just be like a ooh at that point? You know, the reverse.
All right. Give me a wisdom check, Romulus.
Wisdom check.
Let's follow that one with a save.
I have advantage
Oh,
on them,
no.
so.
Yes.
Oh no! All the good rolls are gone.
Yes. You start like grasping for that connection again. The deeper underlying beast that you've connected with to turn into this form, and you try to turn it back, but you lose the grip. And let's see. Roll me a d8. As you return, where would everyone be? Would you be in the center of the clearing, or would you be... Because I haven't really placed you
Wherever
on.
the fire is.
Alright, so that would be more towards the middle of the clearing, close to this rock here.
I'm going to assume that considering Oren
Yeah,
and Crab are
Remus
communicating.
and Tala were at the middle here, so I'd say the fire was probably over here somewhere. So let's move Elos here. Elam would be over here. Dogs would be here. Let's move everyone to a roughly this position. And number 3. This is so funny.
Oh no.
Roll me an attack roll, Romulus.
Now, let me check something.
I'm rolling all bad.
Remus.
Donna,
Yes.
can I use my reaction to cast Zip It on him?
What would... I mean, yeah, you could. But
He'd need to roll a con save to, it will basically just close his mouth, like, make him not have lips so he can't, bite anyone.
It would be a con save, but he won't hit this first one.
Okay.
But yeah, Remus, you feel a thunk at the back of your shoulder. And then the hybrid form of your brother is just claws in.
And
Oh,
Flo
joy.
will. You know how wolves start fighting, right?
Mhm.
So she will basically like bite the back of Romulus's neck and like drag him so she is in front. So she will basically be here and drag him over here.
Mm-hmm.
If I can.
It would be a contested strength check.
My strength is not very good, so you're probably going to win that. Oh, okay. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Can I use the inspiration?
Yeah, if you want. I haven't said.
Yes. Come on. Oh, thank you.
Yay! Another natural.
Well, that's
20.
another nat 20. Okay.
Yes.
There's nothing like keeping Terris employed.
Yep.
But yeah, Flo, you managed to get a good grip and start pulling Romulus away from Remus. And
Yeah, she will just like keep pulling him away from him, like a mother dog, like pulling the puppy away.
And yeah, Oren will
Dog.
cast
Bad.
Zip It on him.
all right.
Just to shut his mouth so he can't actually bite people.
Alright.
So I'll need a con save from him.
7.
Yeah, no, it's
7, yeah. You no longer
Wait,
have a mouth.
Oh my god.
and you see the
Damage.
all the other ones except from Lina and Heather are starting to like circle in, not threatening, but like almost like back up for Remus.
Yes.
And Piper is. Oh boy. Well. Better
it
here
happens.
than in the
It's
city.
alright.
I'm sorry.
So as Flo starts to pull Romulus away, and as everyone starts moving towards it,
Mhm.
Remus will mentally connect with Romulus, and it's like a psychic slap that says, "Pull yourself together."
Give me another wisdom save, Romulus.
Ah,
There you go. The mental slap helps you shake out of the haze that suddenly came over you as you tried to change back, and you feel like teeth at the back of your neck. You can see the other pack start like coming together like a protective circle behind Remus. And where did I put the other two? Oh, I don't know. And Piper's. Are you back yet, little one? Or do we need to lead you out into the forest to get that energy off?
I'm back.
Good. Now let's try that again.
And Flo is not letting go until he's.
Is that another wisdom check or?
Yeah, wisdom check. Just see if you can control the return. Nothing seems to be happening, but you're not losing control this time. I'm gonna let that 22 carry over, because
Thank you.
if I remember right, the save is a 10. So
No. Okay. On second thoughts, maybe it might do me some good to run around a bit more. That's possible.
You can't say anything because your mouth
I-
is still.
you can't talk to Remus because you're
Oh.
you're linked.
Oh, I can
Yeah.
still do. I can still do that.
Yeah.
I'm not letting up on that spell until.
Understandable. I'm mentally linked to Remus. I can't apologise enough for that. I nearly lost control. I'm back now, but I think I need to burn off some more energy in the woods. If you can
I will-
communicate that to them.
So I will say that out loud to the group. So he said, I will say it like that. He says he's struggling, and he needs possibly to burn off some more steam.
that doesn't work, we just fill his belly with food until he's in one of those lovely food comas, I suppose.
Well, I don't know if they've clocked that we're Kalishtar as well, so like we're now having to reveal the fact that we're Kalishtar and we're communicating psychically as well.
Yeah, Ellard and Piper are looking at you, Remus, with raised eyebrows. Just
So how this works?
At which point I turn to look at them and I connect with Piper and say, "We're Kalishtar," into her head.
explains that. Never had a psychic werewolf before.
I connect to
And he just
her.
doesn't.
I connect to her and be like, "That's time for everything."
It is crowded. Okay. Well, the night is getting on and we are about to set camp. If you want to run off some more of that steam, don't stray too far from the clearing.
I nod.
It's very easy to get lost in these woods.
Can Flo try to knock him into the tree to knock him out?
Good would that do?
Well, if
would be
he
fine.
passes out, he will go back to human form.
Does that? I don't. I had to go to like half hit point and a half hit points for that.
I mean,
I feel-
basically
How many
just
hit points
knock
do
him
you have?
unconscious without hurting him too bad.
I mean,
Like a slight headache.
How many hit points do you have?
At the moment, I got 49 after being punched in the face last session.
Okay.
Oh, you took
Let me
7
just-
from Tippet.
Oh, did I take 7? Oh, I didn't realize that was actual damage. Hang on.
No. Only if he tries to. his mouth.
Oh, okay, got you.
So it's you keep your mouth shut or you take damage. I
Gotcha.
could cast sleep at 4th level on you.
I mean, Remus is more than happy to provide concussive maintenance.
That's 78 that I'd be able to roll for hit points if you stepped away from the group far enough.
Yeah, you're going to put me in a coma, but okay.
No, it's just sleep. You'd only be asleep for what, a minute or so?
yeah, I think it's a minute. Zip it lasts
Okay.
about the same, so
Yeah, so he'd just be okay. So, you can run it off. Try and run it off. If that doesn't work, contact me with your brain thing, and I'll come over there, and I'll put you to sleep, or I'll try.
Okay.
I mean there is a... No, wait, you don't have trank darts. I was gonna say there's a rifle in the cart, but you don't have trank darts.
I do have a wyvern sting. Is that any good? No, I'm joking.
It would help with the sleeping thing.
Probably.
Lower
I
the hit
probably
points.
concoct something
It...
to put you to sleep, but I'd rather do it magically because then it only lasts like a minute.
All right. I'll run around a bit. And then see if that does anything. If not, then I'll get Oren to sing me a lullaby.
I'm gonna check something real quick. Dun, 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 dun. All right, what's your con modifier?
My
Sorry.
con is a 2.
All right, so the transformation will last for 2 hours. It
Oof.
no, it's humanoids, Remus. Unfortunately, but no, you ran around with Flo for over an hour. So you have under an hour left that you would have
Okay.
to run it off, so to speak.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Right.
the other pack is gonna start. You see them start making preparations, tying like smaller branches together to create windbreakers and shelters. And just
Flo throwing around Remus. No,
Hmm?
Romulus, sorry. Flo just throwing around Romulus.
It's ragdolling.
Yes.
Oh no.
And yeah, it won't even take an hour if you decide to just run off the transformation for you to turn back. However, I will need another con save for exhaustion if you're running around.
Do that. Con save. 18.
Yeah, you're fine. You're starting to feel tired. You've been on, like, almost constantly moving for 12 hours. You were up a couple of hours before that doing the things in Thrakelorn, and you've been running and moving fast, like getting a workout for the past 2 hours. It's starting to take a toll, but not too bad. You're not exhausted. The rest of you can see that the Dark Pack has set up their sleeping arrangements pretty close to the fire, but not like directly in the clearing itself. They seem to be using like the shelter from the trees, the shadows cast by the canopies, and various boulders and rocks and things to create makeshift shelters. Above you can see that the night has progressed, and clouds are parting again.
Excellent.
Do you do your normal guard keeping?
Yeah. At least Oren would be willing to take a watch.
Andy?
I got caught up reading about trying to figure out the mechanic of something. Sorry for that. Because something didn't make sense to me, and it still doesn't, because confusing things are confusing.
That's fair enough. Do you do your normal guard keeping pattern?
Yes, naturally.
All right. Flo, do you keep an eye on Romulus, or do you let him just run around?
She will keep an eye on him, ragdolling him for as long as she can stay transformed.
All right. I think your transformation is also like 2. Is it 1 or 2 hours at this level?
It doesn't say anywhere how long it is. It's 1 hour.
Okay, so it would wear off. Would have worn off not long after you arrived in the camp.
Yeah, so she would have ragdolled him a little bit.
Yeah, and then
And then she would have turned back, yeah.
Hmm.
And she would smack his snoot.
Bad wolf.
Aw.
Oh, behave.
I understand that reference.
So do I, and I'm sad about it.
Oh no.
as everyone is setting up, you see Sasha and the other dogs still keeping a bit of a distance to everything that is happening, and
That's a wolf. It's scary.
yeah, they like basically all the dogs they're not exactly cowering, but they are under the cart, keeping a distance from the wolves because big bad scary things. Sasha is not anxious, but like on alert the whole time, and you can see like she's twitching a little bit. She wants to go up and hunt the things because she's been trained to. But
we can have some fun and send her off after Romulus.
Oh, let's not.
I don't want to be responsible for the death of a dog, I'm afraid.
That's fine. I think Remus will be paying attention to the dogs and will probably end up kind of like climbing into the cart and encouraging them all to come and join him for like giant cuddles in the car.
I want giant cuddles.
it takes a little bit of persuasion to actually just to see how long it takes. Give me an animal handling check. You will succeed. I just want to see how long it takes. It takes about half an hour of convincing before Sasha's just like fine, climbs in, and the others follow her into the cart and settle. And yeah, Flo and Romulus. Well, actually, Romulus, takes you a little under an hour to turn back. You feel a little bit battered, a little bit bruised. You've been hit in the face by a lot of branches and twigs and, the things you do when you run through a dense forest.
As a wolf.
Yeah. One thing to do it as a human form, because to just not get hit in the face. But
Well, that was the experience.
How you feeling, good boy?
Sore, I think, is the adequate
I'll bet.
word for this.
Do you want a Romulus snack?
I understood that reference.
What do you
A
have?
rummy snack? I mean, there's plenty of soup left.
Yes,
I wouldn't mind some soup.
we have no
I burnt off a lot of calories doing that.
I'll bet.
Flo will punch Romulus's shoulder. Like buddy, kind of. And she will be like, some food and rest will do you good.
Thank you very much for coming along with me.
How did it feel?
mean,
How did it feel being all
Excel-
wolfy?
Quite exhilarating, I suppose. It's not very often. It's a unique feeling. Kind of. This is like a player question more. Did you describe it more like how I kind of let loose when the sword was possessed? Did you describe it kind of similar to that
It's
last session?
sort of similar to that.
you still have your own mind.
Yeah, you still had your
Yeah.
own mind. When you lost control while the sword was possessed, that was Lunette puppeteering you.
Yeah.
In this case, it was just like
Your instinct.
yeah, pure instinct. Like your upper brain functions just disappear, and it's more it's more a matter of it's called reptile brain, but it feels weird to say that when we're talking about a werewolf. It's
Right.
yeah,
Wolf brain.
yeah, it's the primal instincts more than anything. You were not being puppeteered like you were with Lunette.
Back in character, Romulus was saying, it felt like I was able to sort of like let loose, but not feel like I was a puppet.
Well, that's good.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it does.
It felt freeing. Again, glad that I was able to do that here. That's compared to Breaklawn or any other place, but
Makes sense.
I do wonder how it's gonna be in a few days' time, in about a week's time.
Oh, don't worry. Yappy will punch you around.
Oh, wonderful. Brilliant. I look forward to it.
Well, at least your first time wasn't one that was governed by the moon, you know?
Very true. Very true. And with that,
I'm sure that would have been overwhelming.
Yeah. And with that, I look at Flo and fancy some soup.
Yes.
Yeah. Thought you might.
She will walk over to the pack, though, and thank you for helping.
Oh, it was... Sorry?
Sorry, I would like to come over and like say my thanks as well, because obviously that was for me what they did. So I like to let them know that I am appreciative of their assistance.
Don't worry about it. You mentioned... Don't think you were here at the time. We have a lot of space where it doesn't really matter if you lose control. I mean, it does for you. Waking up. Well, it's not even waking. Funny story. I lost control once and found myself with half a squirrel hanging out of my mouth, and I had no idea when I caught it.
I'm sure there are a bunch of stories you will have with things like that.
We tried to stay in the forest as far in as possible when the moon hits, but other than that, if we lose control during when we are in our wolf forms, no one here to get hurt except us.
Thank you anyway.
Oh, you're very welcome. Do hope you learn how to do that. Bit more controlled.
Me too. Me too. It was my first time, so I expect it's going to be a bit of a learning curve anyway.
Oh, it will be. To be honest, yours seem to be a lot smoother than Flo's mother's.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh no.
Oh, when Jenna turned the first time, well, Vader wasn't in one piece entirely. Well, he was, but there were pieces missing.
Wow. Sounds like a tale.
Yeah. I'm glad we heal fast.
I can imagine.
A werewolf with horns is a sight to behold.
I can imagine, yeah, that's not a sight you'd see very often.
No, it was the first time for us too. It was fun. She can control it now, but you know.
Just wait till you see the werewolf commander. And you can see all of, like, Flo's hair is puffing up. Like, she's deadly afraid of this one commander.
I will make sure I brace myself for that.
Ah, yes. I heard she's a tiefling.
Yes, and she has a tendency to ram people.
Oh, that could be fun.
Yeah.
I was
It
quite.
wasn't fun for me.
I did find it funny, and Riker turned, and well, it's not every day you see a werewolf throwing grenades at you.
No, he gave me a grenade when I was a child, and one of the reasons he was not allowed to trade me because it said boom. Leffe was not very happy.
No. No, I'm sure he wasn't. That cat has no humor. Well, not to be rude, but we all need our beauty sleep.
Yes. We shall leave you lot to it. Have a good evening.
You too. Oh, and if you hear something, it's either one of us keeping watch or Vader coming. He will join us. He said, first light. Try not to spook him.
I
Do our
can't
best.
promise.
Well, good night to you all. And she raises her voice on that second
Good
last.
night.
Good night. As we walk away, I whisper to Flo, if I'm half dragon, I wonder if I'll get a horse at some point. That'll be interesting.
And you can see Flo looking at you, punching you in the arm again. And if you try to ram me, I will bite that pretty neck of yours.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Something, don't threaten me with a good time.
Anywho.
Noted.
Not with a good time. This is more of like a sisterly punch and being like, I will bite your face off.
We are.
I mean, I'm not gonna say what song I've been stuck in my head ever since I learned of a certain musician named Lara who died yesterday.
Flo will give a
I know.
little wave to her mom, though, as she leaves.
You can see a little bit of a pout on Chena's face, and then she winks back before rolling up in her little shelter. Cryer and Oren, could you each please roll me a D100?
Okay.
Yes.
That's a bit random, but sure.
Let me grab the little.
Is this how many wolves decide to try and sleep in our tent with us? Because
No.
So they join Remus in the cart with the pile of dogs.
No, I found this beautiful thing called a D100 long rest events table.
Yes,
Ooh.
we know.
oh, shiny.
It is very shiny.
Is this the same one that gave Lillith's character the pet rat in one of our long rests in the Lord of the Rings game?
No, I didn't get a pet rat.
No, but
Eventually.
We got a meteor
Oh, Jason
shower.
got the pet rat. That's it. Jason got the pet
Yes.
rat in 8 coins.
yes, exactly. You got the meteor that no one checked out.
Yes.
Amongst other things.
Yes. All right. Let me see. The first roll was a. Why did that pop up? That was annoying. 32 for you. Okay.
Oh no.
I like nights when they just pass more than things are trying to stab you.
Oh
Yes.
no, the DM is laughing. I am going to hide.
Craren having first. Andy. Craren having first watch. As you're keeping watch, you from time to time see movement around you, and you can see like either a hybrid or a wolf walking past. And then, as if spooked by one of them, what looks like a large rat runs out of the woods, passing the clearing, stops, looks at you, gives you a wink, and then seems to transform into a gnome that keeps running further into the clearing. Or further into the forest, away from the clearing.
What mushrooms was in that soup?
No comment.
Red ones with faces on.
The sleeping pack doesn't seem to register it at all. And 70. We're not gonna do that, no. All right. Oren.
Yes.
As you start, the one you rolled said a traveling merchant shows up in here. It doesn't make sense, so we're not gonna do that one.
Fair.
As your watch continues, or as your watch starts, you are momentarily distracted as you get out of the trance and you look around you, and the clearing is completely empty. No cart, no horses, no companions, and no werewolves. Just empty.
It's not normal.
And it's twilight. You're not sure if it's dawn or dusk. But there's this kind of grayish blue light covering everything. And it's almost like time stands still. And then you blink and everything is back to normal. The horses are right next to you. Both of them seemingly sleeping restlessly where they are standing. And you can hear the movement of sleeping dogs. You can hear the rustling of underbrush as whatever sentries the dark pack has are moving just outside the clearing.
That was some interesting weather.
Both of your watches proceed uneventfully, other than what you noticed, until you notice the shifting of the light in the clearing, Oren, as dawn comes upon this area, and you hear rustling. And let me find a description of this guy. There it is. Oren, you see coming in from the map is turned a little bit weird, but from the southwest of where you're at, a dark gray wolf walking in. It's one of its front paws is brown, almost like a brown sock that goes up to the first, like up to where the knee would be on a human. Just
right,
gently moving into the clearing, looking around, sitting, head tilted, and Ellard gets up from where he's been sleeping and then approach the wolf and Vidar, we got company. And you see the dark grey wolf just twist, turn into a tall, thin, elven man with like deep wrinkles across his face. Long, dark grey hair, completely shot through with white.
Big fellow? Or rather, yeah, in Elvish, just, hey, big fellow. We've got last night's soup, or if you'll wait a few more minutes, griddle cakes for breakfast with some cooked in the bacon grease. Up to you.
He gives Ellard a look. Ellard just shrugs and... What's in the stew? Soup.
Potato and bacon.
Food mostly.
Oh. You are not from around here.
I'm not even from this continent, so...
You smell like soap and lies, pale one.
That sounds about right.
You smell like paper and dust, dark-haired one.
That fairly astute observation.
My friends have not ripped you apart, so I'll accept some soup, please.
Of course. And he
And why
will
would they?
prepare that.
Threats get dealt with. Non-threats are made deals with.
Made deals with? Oh, really? Do elaborate, please.
I believe my friend told you the deal. You do not harm us, we don't harm you, then you leave.
Does Flo hear this from inside the cart?
He's not being quiet about it, but they're speaking in Elvish. But he's gonna walk closer to the rest of your group, just lifting a hand in greeting to his pack. And yeah, you can hear the talking, but I don't know if Flo speaks Elvish.
No, she speaks Sylvan, though she has... She should have spoken Elvish. She's fucking been like... All of her mentors are fucking elves!
Oh no.
Vidar walks closer, and you can see like he's a slight limp. And both Oren and Kraden, you see that he is old.
Old as dead.
Yes. Considering that elves don't really start showing age until they're like 600.
Oh no.
This guy's old. And
Flo will
wiry. It's... Huh. Been a while since we had company.
Well, I hope it doesn't bother you too much.
As long as you don't wear the silver pestilence, I don't care.
Oh, no. Enemies of ours, too. We've got, 2 of your type in our party.
He stops for a moment and you hear him take like a few deep breaths and tilts his head as if trying to figure something out. You know, like dogs do when they find
Yes.
something new. Just Chenna's type and a new one.
Yes.
Hmm.
They're practically family.
Oh, Chenna's puppies here, and they are your pack, and we can be friendly. For now.
I would like that. For now,
Say,
of course.
I don't. I'm sorry if I spooked you.
You didn't.
Good.
Takes a lot more than that to spook me.
Good. Now, you mentioned food.
Yes, soup. Yes, soup and griddle cakes eventually.
Sounds good. And yeah, the rest of you, as you start coming to life, you see this wiry, rail-thin old elf sitting and eating potato and bacon soup.
With a bit of deer in it.
Yes, with a bit of deer. And rabbit. No, wait, you didn't cook the deer. You cooked the rabbit. The deer is ready to be cooked now. Should
Yeah, I think Oren's going to put that in the coals. Parts of that in the coals too.
be. Yeah,
Cook up to go with the griddle cakes.
nice. All right. And
Kelly, you need to move. You're in my way.
Vider seems to just relax as he is eating. Eyes are still like darting around, keeping an eye on everything. And but seems relaxed and just leaning back a bit.
Flo will give him like a nod of respect since he is the leader of this pack.
He'll nod back. Here you are, Chenna's pup.
Yes, I would believe so.
You have her scent.
And she starts smelling herself.
Cute.
Well, to be fair, I never got to smell my mother very much.
Yes, I heard. Well, welcome to the... Me not remembering what the hell the woods are called. Well, please hold. Low elevator music. Watching Woods. Welcome to the Watching Woods.
I would like to speak with you after you're eaten, of course.
Of course. Well, in private, or is here okay?
And she will switch over to deep speech.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't mind them hearing, but
If it's...
let's just say I'm about to become the monster that Silver Hands will fear.
I like the sound of that. Though, how?
And she will have a slight smirk on one of the sides of, like, not the side that the party will see, but the other side.
Mhm.
Yeah, like a side smirk. Because I have found a quattle? Was that what it was called?
Yeah, a quattle.
That will help me bring the Silver Hands down to their knees.
You have a quattle.
That is very eager to get rid of the silver hands.
I'm listening.
I already started changing some silver hands.
And all of you just hear this barking laugh from him. Ah, beautiful. That's
And Flo, you can see Flo having her ears back, pretending to be scared.
mm.
Adana,
Yes.
query.
Yes.
How well does our know flow at this point?
I mean,
You haven't seen this side of her.
Yeah, I'm thinking, seeing this interaction, would there be a possibility that he would sense something different, is all I'm saying. All I'm asking.
You can give me an insight check.
I might just do that. Just to see. I've got a +2 to that. I don't think so with a 9.
No.
Funny joke, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what will I do? That is a great idea.
Even Sora Maenya thinks so.
You got. Oh, brilliant. Well, maybe if they find us in their own ranks, thinking they might need to think twice.
Yes, I would think that half-elf that I let run around like a rabbit back to wherever he's going. And the Great Crag will also be found with a lot of them in the end.
You already got one, and the moon is coming. This is fun. I hope you share the news with us somehow.
Well, of course. I would love to have you in my, I would say, part of the pack.
That's not for us to decide, young wolf.
Those
Zael.
men, yeah, they seem to actually care how much I run around biting, clawing.
Our part of this pack will likely help because you are Shenna's pup. If you want the whole pack, you have to speak to Zael, and I don't think she'll listen.
Well, you never know.
You never know. And if she's on board, we're on board.
So I would appreciate if you might give her a little bit of sweet talk.
I'll try. Though I'm not as persuasive as I was when I was younger.
Oh, I heard rumors about you. I've heard you quite a talker.
No, not the type of persuasion I meant, but thank you. Now, I think your friends have been awkwardly gathering for a while.
and she will look at them with like, you can see her switching, kind of like from the terrified puppy look to like wagging her tail towards you.
Oh.
Well, at least they're friendly, and we're welcome to come back, Romulus, if you need to change.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate that.
You're all free to stay. I think my friend Piper told you that. You are free to leave. And should you need guides through the woods, well, I'm sure Chenna could help you with that, though it's her choice.
Well, we did promise, and she will look over to Remus. We did promise to look at a big, metal thingy.
Right. The warforged.
Yes, he really wanted to, go look at it. And she will make herself a little bit smaller again.
It's okay.
We won't stop you now. I heard word of griddle cakes.
Yeah. Over here.
Right.
And, yeah. He will actually serve the alpha first.
Peter will take the plate.
Yeah.
Look at it. Just been a decade since I had these.
You wait a few minutes and there'll be some, cold roasted, venison too.
You're singing my song, pale one.
Well, thanks.
And yeah, the other of the pack are going to gather around. You quickly notice that Lina and Heather are again right next to you. Oren, just like trying to figure out what you're doing, how you're doing it, and why you're doing it.
And yeah, he would, if they are interested, instruct them in how to make these.
Yeah.
You know, they're fairly simple.
And it doesn't take them too long to get a hang of it. It's not pretty, but it's serviceable.
That's fine. They're learning a new skill.
Yes. And after Eden, Piper basically instructs everyone to help with the cleanup. You see Vidar sit back for a while, tie his hair back in a long braid, pretty similar to the one that Piper has, and just move around, shake a little bit, and then as they are cleaning up, you see three other hybrids come in, or three other wolves come in to the clearing. Three that you haven't seen yet, and Piper nods to them, and then they start walking at the edge of the clearing and to the northwest. And then she turns to the rest of you and just, well, we are heading off.
Radio.
Thank you so much for company, for amusement, for food.
Thank you for having us.
You know,
Yeah. It was great.
You know roughly where to find us. If you want again, just look for the shinies on the trees.
Noted.
Just south of the warforged.
Gotcha. Well,
Well,
until we meet
well,
again,
we'll
I
just
guess.
So we'll just start recognizing people's smells and like put names on, kind of like the smells.
Yeah. And Jenna is gonna walk up to Flo and first kind of bop her a little bit
She will
with
bop
her
her
face,
back.
and then pull her into a giant hug. Just, I'm glad to see you again. I'm sorry I left you.
She will try to hide that she's crying. She will like hide her face into her mom's chest, and you can see the slight wag of a tail.
Just gonna pet Flo's head. I didn't want.
You.
I missed you too. I didn't want to hurt you first. And then I was scared. You can always come here again and we'll meet again, right?
Well, I know where to find you now.
Yes. Jenna shakes her head a little bit. You can see like, all right. Well, we have to move again. Well, we don't have to, but we could. Just come here, just south of the warforged, and we'll meet again soon, right?
She will just nod into her chest, like, yeah.
Aw.
And maybe I can see you at the crag sometime.
And she will whisper, like, I will try not make too much of a mess.
You make as much of a mess as you want. Have fun. Oh, and ask the old cat about the revelry.
Okay.
And
Memo
then
to self, ask cat.
Huh?
Memo to self, ask cat.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
And try to find a way to tell me how he reacted. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And she will give her like a little squeeze, and she will walk back, and you can see her red, and she's just trying to rub it away.
Aw.
Pat Flo on the head. Yeah, it's okay. You'll see them again. It's
And her
okay.
tail is between her legs, and her ears are all.
It's okay. It's okay.
Do you want an extra griddle cake?
And she will look at Oren with like her, kind of like the puppy eyes.
And yeah, he will give her one and a little bit of oven roasted venison as well. Just yeah.
All right. The remaining venison. Do you want to split it with the pack? It's basically like 2 days worth of rations at most, or do you want to keep it?
No. Oren. I mean, it's not Oren's kill, so he's happy to do with it what the pack wants.
Yeah, Flo. It was yours and Chenna's.
Flo would split it since it was both her and her mom.
All right. So you got an extra day worth of rations in the form
Excellent.
of grilled venison. Yeah.
Perfectly spiced.
Of course, because you have the spice pouch.
Yes.
And yeah, you once again set out. Unless you want to do something else in this clearing, the wolf pack is leaving. Piper at the front and Vidar towards the left side of the group.
Flo will like, Vidar,
Yes.
do you know anyone that can unbreak curses?
Breaker. Depends on the curse.
A curse the Silver Hand used?
Depends on how strong it is. I know Sora Terasa is talented in that.
And you can see Flo being a little bit like the bad side eye, and you can see she doesn't want any more witches into this mess.
If it's a just curse of a... what's the word I'm looking for? If it's a simple one, you could find a cleric at a temple.
We agreed that it wasn't that simple, didn't we?
Yeah.
That she had tried, yeah. Yeah, that didn't work.
I'd say... yeah, one of the hags, maybe. There are some wise ones among the druids up north. You might have one or two magic peddlers in the cities. I haven't been in a city for 2 centuries now, for obvious reasons. There might be someone
thank you
there.
either way.
Oh, the Wizard City. Might try there.
Wizard City?
Yes, in by the big lake there's a flying city. Arcana, something like that. They might be able to help. You don't want to ask the hags.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you either way.
No problems.
Curses. Don't they normally go away when people die?
Most, yes.
Excellent. That leaves another venue.
God.
And she will look at Craren. You know my curse won't go away, right?
Are you saying you have tried?
I'm saying I'm born this way.
Sorry, no, I'm just so...
Well, before dark-haired one gets ideas, lycanthropy does not go away with death. No.
And I don't want to get rid of it either, and you can see her trying to hide behind... I would say she would hide behind Remus at this point.
At which point are you talking about removing curses if you don't want to get rid of it? At that point, I say you're a bit of a hypocrite.
Easy now.
You know, there's more curses than one, right?
Yes, and you're only specifying one.
We'll find a workaround, I'm sure. Might take a bit of time, but we'll figure something
And
out that'll work for you.
While lycanthropy can't be cured that way, whatever else is ailing you might. I'm not saying we're here to kill you. I'm saying that in the event that that one goes away with death, we can revive you.
And she will run over to Elam and like shield him and like, no.
Okay, I'm gonna like put my foot down here. There's gonna be no talk of killing ourselves to avoid curses or anything like that. We're not gonna go down that route.
Listen, it's less of. You're making this sound like a negative thing. Death is something that happens. It's what I'm looking at is a way of preserving life, which is entirely different. I feel you're being a bit judgmental, and for that I feel hurt.
I'm not judging your way of looking at this. Death is naturally scary for a lot of people. And I think if there are other options that don't involve something scary like that, then I think those should be the routes we should probably look into first. But I do respect your views on this. But I think I look over at Flo. Flo would probably prefer something that doesn't involve death. Like that.
She's just walking slowly away with Elam, scared for both their lives at this point.
Our
Listen,
Clarence
Flo.
harmless.
Listen, Flo, I'm not arguing that we should kill you. I'm saying that in the event that things would go away with death, and if we don't find any other solution, I'm not saying we should kill you here right now. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's an option as much as any other bad option.
You can just see Flo with her tail between her legs, her ears all the way back, making herself small, and she's like... You can see her on the blink of tears at this
Okay,
point.
I'm going to walk over to Flo and be like, it's going to be okay. Like, we're going to sort this out. And no death is going to happen. We're going to sort this out. It's going to be okay. You two are going to be fine.
I would just imagine Elam like chewing on her hair at this
Yep.
point.
It's like a mix between chewing on Flo's hair and a branch that have gone in at the same time. Just
I pat her on the head and be like, it's going to be okay. We'll figure this out.
Can we bestow a brain cell or two to this hair-eating creature, please?
He does fine work, and I can't do like that. It's going to be okay.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Elam is nice thing. She will pet Elam.
Oh dear.
So, shall we see about making a move? So I believe a certain someone wants to see a giant metal thing, and I can see him twitching in the corner there. And then we can figure these things out as we go. It's good. Like I keep saying, it's going to be okay.
yeah.
Like I just like pat Flo's shoulder and be like, it's going to be fine.
And then she will punch him in the shoulder again, being like, if he tries to hurt Elam, I will punch you, so you will punch him.
Noted.
Oh dear.
We will make that work. That'll be the strategy.
Or we can make Remus punch him because he fireballs him all the time.
That is also
Or
true.
both.
That we have options. But hopefully it won't have to come to that, because we will make sure that that doesn't happen. But if it does, then we have options.
Just a player quip. So notice how Craren has not dimension doored Elam 500 foot into the air.
And if you would have tried, you would have been a very dead man.
I know.
That sounds like technically a you problem.
So
It's
while you
everyone's problem.
while you have been having this discussion, you look around and the rest of the pack have left the area. It's just you in the clearing right now, and while you can see the like tiny little indents where the other pack slept, where people have slept, most of the shelters and such have been like put back to how it was, and a lot of their tracks have either been like swept over or just walked over as much as possible. And you are heading north again. I know the map is a bit wonky, as is my camera apparently. But yeah, you step out again into the morning light outside of the forest, and it is a cloudy day, but compared to the dim light in the forest, it is bright for everyone, not just the people with sensitive eyes. And let me move you guys back to this thing here.
As we leave, I say to Flo, how does it feel seeing your mother?
And you can see her taking something out of her pocket. And it's a small medallion. It was really nice. I barely remember her. She was really pretty.
She looked a lot like you. And I'm glad you had that reunion.
I mean, you might also see your mother, right?
Don't know. If our mother is, as we theorize, to be this ruby dragon, I've yet to have any kind of connection to that. So maybe.
I mean, dragons live for a long time. At least I heard so.
That's true. But this dragon attack, that, from what we can tell, was 100 years ago. And last time I checked, I wasn't that old. So, I don't know. Question for another day, but maybe one day.
Well, and she will whisper, only reason I know about my mom is because Yaffe talked a little bit too much when I wasn't supposed to listen.
I know.
All right.
That's one of the reasons I decided to teach myself deep speech.
That would be good to learn, to be honest. I can see that being quite useful.
They tried to teach me Elvish, but...
Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't mind learning another language at some point.
Do you not have any Elvish then?
I mean, I tried, but I don't know any Elvish. I can speak Sylvan.
Ah. I can't. Let me think.
And Flo will just play with the medallion a little bit.
Is that an heirloom of hers?
Oh, she gave it to me, and she will like
Oh.
turn and fickle with it a little moment, and it will open accidentally, and she's like, "Oh, I think I broke it."
Oh no.
It looks like it's like a locket. I'm guessing it's like a locket kind of thing.
Yes, and inside is a name,
Is it a name
and you
I
can see Flo starting to tear up.
No.
What name is in the locket?
So in the first page, it will be her mom and dad's name.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on the other side, it will be something along the lines of beloved daughter and her real name. That is Smile.
Ah.
Smile.
Mael.
Oh, okay. Ah. Oh, I see.
Ah.
And you chose Flo as your name?
I mean, I always wonder what they really called me.
So, player question: you weren't able to open this before, and this is the first time you finding out what your name was, or did you always know about
Her
it?
mom, basically, as they left, she put it into her hand.
I see. So this is like Flo's first time seeing what her name was as well.
What her birth name is, yes.
I see. Okay.
Because the poor guys that basically took her in as a very small bay was basically like, we have no idea what the name of this thing is.
Wow.
So a bunch of guys basically just like, let's go with the flow.
Yeah.
I love it.
It is quite a funny story, but we'll get to that at some point.
Like Remus will no, Romulus will close the locket and be like, you better keep this safe then, and I make sure that she has a good grasp of it before you move out.
All right. Yeah, you step out onto the plains again, out from under the shadows of the watching wood, and doesn't take you all that long to retrace your steps back to the warforged Titan standing as you left it out in the field, still seemingly frozen mid-step. You can hear the sounds of birds chittering near it, but can't really see them. But you do remember that there are some swallows that live in the head of this warforged.
Oh.
Looks like he's been here a while.
Yeah. So,
Do you have an idea, brother?
well, there was a question in chat as we've been
I saw.
playing, and I'm in two minds as to whether or not we should ask Elos to possess it.
Well, that's very
Yes.
much right. You can ask Elos.
Elos,
Hmm?
you know you love me. in a weird love-hate relationship way.
You do. Oh, you do keep me fed, so I guess.
How do you fancy trying to possess this warforged titan?
I can try.
I have concerns.
Pointy hat. This is what happens when you don't specify size category.
I mean, that too, but at the same time, it's like, it's been standing here rusting for ages and ages and ages. So it's like, yes, it's quite plausibly rusted in place. But on the other hand, that doesn't mean it can't be possessed.
Can be possessed, but not moved.
It's like,
Elos.
this is now one honking piece of metal.
Honk. I just got a horrible idea.
There were 3 hunks.
Elos is going to just fly up to the head of this titan, look inside, and well, I can't possess the birds. They're gonna be there. Is that okay?
I mean,
I like
sure.
birds.
Like, Oren took some pot shots at them last time we were here, so...
For birds.
I got startled. It's not my fault.
Alright, well, I'll try. And he's gonna fly in past the birds, just excuse me, and you just hear angry bird noises. I'm not gonna try that because the microphone is not gonna pick that up. So you know. And you see the eyes of the warforged just flicker on for a moment. And anyone, actually, Romulus. No, actually.
Hello.
Yeah, Romulus.
Okay.
Roll me a Constitution save for Elos.
Oh no. Have I killed Elos?
I can't say for me
Oh,
or for
no.
Elos.
For Elos.
Oh, for Elos. Okay, bear with me a second. Let me get his.
Oh, we've long rested, right?
Yes, you have.
How do I do?
Yes.
So, there we go.
2 or that's the that's
Yeah, you click for saves. You click on the ability number.
okay. I got you.
Hey,
So
Donna, if Ilos goes into 0 hit points, does he die or does he get death saves?
he gets death saves. He also has an
Excellent.
ability that the first time, I think it's per long rest. He does that. He goes to like half hit points, and he heals back
Oh,
to
good.
half every time he possesses an object.
Oh, good.
But because he is technically a follower for you guys, he goes to death saves.
Okay. Good.
You just hear a not metallic. I don't think that picked it up, but a squeak.
No,
It did.
Okay.
It did.
And
Yeah, it scared the living shit out of me.
sorry.
Ah.
And a very not metallic. Stupid bastard! Things shocked me. From the head of the warforged.
are you hurt?
No. Yes,
Okay.
my pride got hurt.
Oh. Oh,
Are you
dear.
able to move?
And he's going to bardically inspire him.
He's gonna try to
You're so
lift.
frustrated.
He's got. You see one of the Titan's arms slowly lift, and then you see like sparks coming out of the joints of it. It's, all right, I'm chunk of metal now. Okay. How does this thing?
How
work?
do you feel?
Heavy.
It looks it.
This is broken.
What is broken? Is it a leg? Is it?
the wiring, I think it's called.
Ah.
It has.
Ah.
Hold on, and he's gonna come back out from the head and just. Right. Well, there is a rune in there. Well, there are many runes in there, and there's a central thing that made it work, and I touched it, and it shocked me.
Oh.
It's gone. There's no magic left in it. But the thing that made it's in the middle in the chest, it zapped me and okay.
So
Oh.
it's
I
four.
can possess it. I can float with it. It will
Hey,
not
hey,
walk.
Ilos.
It will not walk.
Hey, Ilos. Ilos. No, you don't understand, mate. You don't understand. You float with that thing, right? We come across some silver hand or something, right? You float it up real high, then you unpossess it on top of them.
I like that idea. Small.
Yeah.
Oren,
Mhm.
Oren,
What?
please,
What?
please, let's not move landmarks.
Oh.
Actually, that is a fair point. But
I was
continue.
gonna say, I can do that. It's gonna be very slow, but it is possible.
Alternatively, you just move it so it's making a rude gesture, and then you unpossess it.
I can also probably possess part of it if you want to take part of it with you.
Please let one arm work and have it, have it be a perpetual dismissing wanking gesture.
Yeah.
I can do that. I think. Not entirely sure what that is, but I can try.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Or you could get it to do like a calico sort of like cat thing. That's like perpetual. That's like
I can do rude gestures. That I can do. And if you want, like... I can't believe I'm gonna say that, but I can possess the head if you want a floating head.
interesting.
This
With
is-
That would be
uh,
the second head you've possessed this week.
This one
Player
doesn't have a
question.
brain, though.
Player question: with that core, would that be like worth like taking out? Would it be worth anything, or is it like completely depleted and useless?
I mean, I'm going to assume that from an archaeology point of view, then yeah, as magic archaeology research type thing, yeah, sure. At that point might be treated as an artifact, but as a functional piece of metal, who knows?
Actually,
Technically, would this be a war grave?
Romulus...
There's a fine line between grave robbing and archaeology.
Romulus
Sharn
and
doesn't care.
Remus have grown up in Sharn,
Right.
where Husk Carnis, who created the Warforged, have a headquarter. Give me a... Oh, what would that be? General intelligence check.
Oh boy. Rich.
You know that there are people who would buy and
Good thing
sell.
I'm surrounding myself with brainiacs.
Yeah.
From from your brain upbringing, Romulus, you would know that there are people who would buy and sell warforged parts, robotic parts, construct parts, and they can go for basically nothing all the way up to thousands of gold pieces, depending on the buyer, the seller, the what's the word I'm looking for? Why am I only getting the Swedish word? The condition of what you're trying to sell, all of that.
Okay. If we fancy a pretty penny, might be worth taking the core.
Oh.
If we can get to it. If we can find the right buyer, we could get a little
be
something for it.
Considering that tin can, it might be a bit of a challenge to get it out, though.
Ilios,
Well-
if you can possess it, are you able to open its cavity like Optimus Prime and like the Allspark?
No idea what that is, but I can try.
If you could, that would be brilliant.
And
Transformers is canon.
I mean, you're looking at one.
Yes, in Eberron.
Yeah. Ayla's gonna fly in through the head of the warforged again. You see the eyes come back online, and at first nothing happens, and then you hear this screeching metallic sound of something like metal on metal screeching, and then the side of like the rivets on the side going up seems to just pop a little bit, and you realize they're not exactly rivets, they're like locking mechanisms, like hooks that just unhook, and inside you see what looks like a weird amalgamation of brass and wood that seem to almost have fused together, like oxidizing slightly, and the wood is slightly rotted, but it has popped open. And Elos is kind of like flowing out of that opening, and his fur is just standing on end. Just... Right.
You okay there?
Yep. It sparked me again,
Oh boy.
but not as bad as the first time.
That might mean it's got some
Ah.
juice left in it. Might be even more valuable.
I didn't touch it. It sparked me.
Hmm.
Got it. Well, it's open, I hope. That's all I could do.
Thank you very much. Can we see if we can open it up any more and grab this core? And how big would this core be?
So, a warforged titan is a huge creature. You're looking at a construct that is like, if you put the four of you together with two of you standing on top of the other two, that's basically the size of this titan. Well, with Flo on the top for the head. You would have to reach up a bit because the leg is like your height. So you would have to reach up to get to where this opening is. And looking at it, you can see like this rotten wood and brass and iron that has just almost like fused together into a rusty mess. But it is possible to get something like a... It's called a lever, sort of. Something that give you leverage to crack it open.
If only I didn't give that crowbar to those frogs back in the swamp. That would have been really good right about now. Any ideas?
Extreme violence.
Well, we've got tanks, right?
Remus cracked his neck.
We've
Challenge
got
accepted.
tanks,
Remus?
right?
You have
Yes.
a linear impact driver?
Yes.
Could use a tent pole.
Huh?
could use a tent pole as a lever.
I would say, in order to get inside in a proper way, Remus, would you be so kind as to be my guest and liberate this honking piece of metal from its hinges?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright. In the interest of not being stuck rolling dice for half an eternity, please roll me 3d10.
3d10.
Yes.
If I were to rage beforehand, would that make any difference?
That would give you 4d10.
I will rage beforehand.
Alright. This is just to see how long it will take you to break this thing open.
22 hours.
It takes you about 10 minutes to find good leverage, find a place to brace yourself, brace against, and just pop this bit of metal open. It does not want to go quietly into that cold night.
There's a series of weird and awkward groaning coming from Remus as he continues to
Remus.
push and pull all this stuff.
Yeah.
Just because you said that, I'm gonna mess with you. Give me a dexterity save.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. You pop it open, and just at the last second, you realize bracing against the thing you're trying to pop open when it goes, probably not the most intelligent idea you've ever had. And you manage to land on your feet instead of on your back.
It's impressive.
But
Nice.
it is... the insides are now
Perfect
open.
5 out of 7.
And you can see the inside of this is made out of various bits of brass, bronze, iron, and wood supports. All of them have been inscribed with row upon row upon row of runes. But time and the elements have just wrecked a lot of it. It's still legible, but you can see runes that have been cut through by cracks in the wood. There are bits where rust have just caked the inside. And towards the top of what you could assume is the chest of this thing is a large, a dull green gem. There's the size of 2 apples ish, banded with what looks like brass bands covered in runic script. From that one, you see more of the brass bands go up and out towards the limbs of this thing. Completely inert, as far as you can tell.
Yes, as far as you can tell.
Yeah, for
Judging from Elo's reaction.
Nope. He starts trying to pull it out.
All right, give me a Constitution save. Nice. You start trying to pull it out, and you get this, not exactly as electric zat, but more like a flood of energy that just courses through everything. And for a brief moment, it's like the most awesome pub crawl combined with the most awesome adrenaline kick you've ever had. And then it fades, and you can feel like the hair at the back of your neck just standing up. Like your hands are twitching slightly. and everything is a little bit clearer than it probably should be.
Are you quite all right there?
You okay there?
I feel fucking amazing.
Well, good to hear.
I honestly think you should all give it a go. There is a sense of clarity I have not had for years.
All right.
You mean you feel that repetitive percussion to the base of your head over years have dulled your mind? Is that what you're saying?
No. All I'm gonna say is there's a weird, like, sharpness to all of you.
I'll touch it.
Oh.
Sure.
Oran?
All right, Oran, please give me a Constitution save.
Oh shit. Con save. Okay. Nah.
You touch the core of this thing, and yeah, the flood comes. And you have tried substances in the past that give you the exact same feeling you are getting right now. It feels amazing. And then you don't really feel anything for a brief moment. And then you realize your heart just skipped a beat. And you start shaking violently. Every hair on your body is standing on end. And you have the worst headache you've ever had.
Oh.
Oran, I tried to warn you.
Yeah.
At some point, are you going to listen to me when I warn you? Or is that still a firm no?
I think
I
I'm
guess
gonna start listening to you from now on because you are smarter than me, and had I listened to you, this wouldn't happen, and I wouldn't feel like I'm gonna. Well, have you ever seen orcs dancing?
Yes, and I
Yeah. It's like that, but inside my head, on my skull.
I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Remus has a terrible idea. If he's now successfully removed the orb from the chest cavity, he basically wants to start chasing after everybody to force the orb on them like a giant game of tag.
Worst game of hot potato in Eberron.
If you do that to Oren, he may stab you.
Well, no, Oren's already touched it. It's everyone else he wants to have a go.
If you do that to Romulus, I fear that the adrenaline rush might wolf out.
Yeah, that's fine.
On your head beard.
Remus, are you quite all right?
I'm just having
He's seen.
This is the best feeling in the world. I just want to share it with everybody. I don't know why.
I find it all that great, mate. I did
How
not find it
tall
great.
is this Colossus?
Well,
Huh?
Oren, you obviously can't handle your.
How tall is the Colossus?
The Titan is about
10, 15, 20, 30?
15 feet, I'd say. So a huge creature can control an area of 20 feet. But I'd say... yeah, about 15.
How flat is it on top?
Reasonably? Like, you could probably stand on its head if that's what you want.
Good! Cryon Misty steps on top of its head.
I immediately activate my boots of flying and chase him.
Well, this has happened.
Craren pulls a dagger and a chromatic orb.
Yeah, that's fine.
Brother, I don't think that's a good idea. Come down now. And calm down.
But it's amazing. Like obviously, Oren can't handle his warforged core.
And do you think Karen could as well?
Oh no.
Maybe
Let
you're
me look
right.
at this.
Okay,
Calm
fine.
Keep
Calm
that
down.
magic piece of nonsense away from me.
Put
Karen
it
is going
away.
to take out his instrument, his lyre, and he is going to cast Spider Song in an area that is directly on the orb and its carrier.
Oh no.
Meaning, he is going to basically web you with the shadowy webs.
I like how Romulus is trying to be the voice of reason with this. and people are against him.
Can Craren let go of the chromatic orb and again Misty step down onto the ground and would you allow him to cast Shadow of Moil on himself?
I
Jesus.
feel we're devolving into PvP territory here.
I'm just trying to incapacitate. That's all.
Look, he has been successfully talked down by Romulus.
Okay, then I will not cast Shadow.
that he
I will not
Thank
cast Spider
you.
Song on you.
That he
Listen
should
to
not do it.
reason.
Yes. And so that Craren doesn't have to keep wasting spell slots for Misty Step, he will offer to carrying him down after he puts the orb on the floor at the bottom of the warforged Titan.
Oh no.
Before anyone decides to get any funny ideas, Romulus will kind of grab his bag and try to scoop it out without touching it.
All right.
So that
Yeah,
it's
you can absolutely do that. Yeah, Andy, do you let Remus carry Craren down?
He will Misty step down.
Fine. All right. And
Oh no.
I mean, yeah, you now have a warforged core covered in runic script and a little bit of rust and mold and stuff. And I think with this shenanigans, we're going to be wrapping today's session.